Assalamu alaikum guys. In today's video we are going to talk about something very important in PUBG Mobile, and that is the best joystick size. Many players focus only on sensitivity, guns, and aim, but they ignore one small setting that can completely change your gameplay, and that is your joystick size. If your joystick size is not set correctly, your movement becomes slow, your strafing becomes weak, and in close fights it becomes very difficult to dodge enemy bullets. That is why today I will explain what the best joystick size is, why it is important, and how you can choose the perfect size for your gameplay. First, understand one simple thing. In PUBG Mobile, the joystick is not just for walking. Your entire movement depends on it. When you rush enemies, take cover, dodge bullets, or run toward the zone, everything is controlled by the joystick. If your joystick is too small, your finger can slip very easily. Sometimes you try to sprint, but your character moves slowly. Sometimes you want to move left or right quickly, but the movement is not accurate. On the other hand, if your joystick is too big, it can also create problems. A very large joystick can cover too much screen space and movement can feel a little heavy. That is why we need a balanced joystick size that is comfortable and also fast. From my experience, the best joystick size in PUBG Mobile is usually between 130% and 150%. This range works perfectly for most players. Your finger stays stable on the joystick and sprinting becomes smooth and easy. If you are a thumb player, meaning you play with two fingers, I recommend using a slightly bigger joystick. Around 140% or 150% works very well. This helps your thumb control movement better and prevents finger slipping. If you are a 3-finger or 4-finger claw player, you can use a slightly smaller joystick. Around 120% to 130% can be very comfortable because claw players already have faster control and better reaction. Now let me tell you something very important that many players ignore. Joystick size has a direct impact on close-range fights. When you fight an enemy face-to-face, strafing is extremely important. If you move left and right quickly, it becomes much harder for the enemy to hit you. If your joystick is too small, your strafing will be slower and the enemy can easily knock you. But if your joystick size is comfortable, you can move left and right quickly and your chances of winning the fight become much higher. But remember one important tip. After changing your joystick size, do not immediately jump into a classic match. First go to the training ground or play a few TDM matches. This will help your fingers get used to the new size. In the training ground, run around, jump, and practice moving left and right. Try some fights and practice strafing while shooting. Once the movement feels smooth and comfortable, then you can go play classic matches.